I applied myself for a hospital position, had the interview and everything. I applied for this position, I want to say Monday or Thursday. No, I applied for it Friday. I applied for it Friday. I think I applied for it Thursday. I applied for it Thursday. Monday morning, I had an interview for it. That's how bad I had the interview. That's how quick the process went. I had an interview the next day. The phone interview first with that recruiter. And then they told me come in and meet the unit manager for this hospital at that time. So I went in that Wednesday, because that Tuesday I couldn't. So that Wednesday I went in for that interview. Had an interview, it was okay interview. Kind of got lost in the directions of the first interview that gave me the description. Where to go was not where to go at. So it was like very, very unconfused, very much. But had an interview, got lost. When I got to the interview upstairs, had an interview with the lady. No, we was in the office almost about 45 minutes niche. 45 minutes to an hour. Yeah, 45 minutes to an hour. Once I had the interview, so I did a shadow. So I asked in the question, so what do we do in this job description? Even though it says on the paper what you're going to be doing, I just want to make a clarification. And in that clarification was not what we want to do in the job description. The position was PCT/CNA, still do the same thing. But I was asking, like, do we take out Foley's? Do we put in Foley? Do we remove IVs? EKGs, they call them tallies. Lab, do we collect lab specimens? Can be bowels and urinal. So do we collect them? We do weights. Do we assist them with ordering food if needed? Do we do blood sugars? Maybe out of 10 of them, we do. The other ones, we don't do. We don't do IVs. We don't take out IVs. We don't put in Foley's. We don't take out Foley's. We don't even collect specimens. What else? Yeah, we don't do that. So it's basically we do blood sugars. We do weights. So this was not like a hospital, like Freighter, Aurora, Children's Hospital type of vibe. This was a hospital, but it was not like that deep in the hospital. Like, we don't do that on that floor. So, okay, did the shadow, asked him. I had a student, she was a high school student that was training. We hit it off. Interview was nice. We had she's like, you should be training me. I said, sometimes it be like that. You know what I'm saying? We did a whole walkthrough. I did a literally whole walkthrough. Like, y'all even help. Once I did shower, it was supposed to be for, I think she said for 30 minutes. But my 30 minutes of an interview for shadow came from 3 hours. I think it was 3 hours or 4 hours. It was 4 hours. A 4-hour shadow. That's what I did. From 3 all the way until 6 o'clock. No, 3 hours. Because that was 3 hours. I did 3 hours of a shadow. I was not scheduled to 3 hours, but she was like, can you just get a feel of what you for to do? Cool, fine. Danny, I have no problem. Yes. I would love to. Of course, have fun. I don't know if it's my approach on how smart, intelligent, or outgoing I am. But when I got done with the shadow, that's how I got the vibe. Like, the vibe was, when I went back into her office, the unit manager office, it was more of a, or I could see if we for to hire you or not. No, like, the vibe was, it was not given when we did the interview. If you hear what I'm saying, her vibe was just turned 360. Her vibe was not vibing like we was in the interview at first. So when I left about 6 o'clock, so we did everything. So I kind of helped her with the person I was shadowing. I kind of helped her with everything that she needed to be helping with. Some of the stuff that she didn't need to take. So, of course, we was doing vitals already. Blood sugars already. Helping somebody getting discharged, of course. Passing out water, of course. Showing me what the supplies room at, where to throw out stuff, where to throw out the old dishes at, where to put the old dishes at. Stuff like that. Got that. Just need to know exactly what side to go on because it's not on the opposite side. Got that. But after the shadowing, like I said before, her vibe, the unit manager, was not vibing when we did the interview at all. So, again, I kind of questioned myself when I did the interview. Like, it was a good interview, like, successful. And then that's when she said, let her know if I'm interested into it and what do you think of the shadow. I did just that. I enjoyed it. I had fun. The young lady that taught shadowed me, she even said, I even made a little jokey joke. She even said I should be shadowing her because I know so much of it, and I was quick to get into it. Like, I was quick with it. Like, she was doing something and I was just jumping right on into it. Like, vital. She was like, really? So I was reading everything. Even though I didn't have a code to put in, she put it in and I was entering everything in. That's how quick I am with the shadowing. But the feedback, I didn't have no problems with the nursings. One of the nurses was the cuckoo in the cuckoo head. But anyway, it was just, I don't know how I don't know. Because when I did the interview, had everything together, and I left out of there, okay. I left about almost 15 minutes after 6, niche. It's about 6 something. I know about 6 something. Yeah, it's about 6 something because the sun went down and I was like, I need to hurry and get that ice cream place over that way. So it wasn't vibing, but her approach just took a 360, a 480. Like, what are we doing here? So, thinking I'm going to hear something back, a week went by. So she's like, I'll give you a call by that Monday or Tuesday. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday came already. So I called Friday. No answer. I already got the feeling already, but you didn't select me because of your vibe. Like, my approach, I don't know. Like, I got so excited, like, I like it. You know, my approach was so good with it. But your demeanor of your body language took a whole 360. So I guess that position, when I got rejected, I guess that position was not for me when I wanted it, but it was not for me. I guess because when I asked, do we do Foley's, Toofies, Casa Blasts, wound vacs, assistant with wound vacs? Do we do blood sugar? Do we do take out IVs, Foley's, or lab? Do we collect specimens or anything? We didn't do none. No, it was like no. It was not rude, but more of a kind of like a sarcasticness kind of vibe. in the back of my head, like, wow, like, what do we do? Because if you got the nurse running around like a chicken, we doing blood sugars when we report it, and she needs to take out an IV out or Foley out when a person trying to get discharged supposed to be discharged at 2 o'clock, and every nurse is busy, who's gonna take it out? So again, it was that, and that did happen before I left. Like, a patient supposed to got discharged exactly at 4 o'clock. Because it was a patient getting discharged and a patient coming in. So, boom, boom, bam. Yeah, everybody got behind. Like, there's no IVs. And you could tell this one nurse was so irritated where she couldn't get no help at all. Like, she got an IV supposed to get took out, a EKG, the man supposed to get the EJ off. He got a Foley that supposed to came out. No one didn't know how to do that. So over here I did. But even though, and I asked, and she looked at me, she had to get hurry up and get on the floor too to make it so bad. She had to hurry up and get on the floor to take out an IV. She's like, do you want to see how we take our IV Foleys out? I already know how to do that. I was like, sure, but I already know how to do that. That's what I actually do. We take our Foleys. And the nurse was like, how? And one of the nurses was like, how come the A's don't take the PCTs don't take out the Foleys? I said, take out Foleys, IVs, EKGs. Like, in the hospital, this is where I'm used to. The last 2 hospitals, the last 3 hospitals, this is what I'm used to. So that's what I'm asking you. Her words was, they probably hurt somebody. And one of the nurses said, how they would hurt somebody if we taking out the EKGs? Where is the hurt at? Where is, if you taking out a Foley, where is the hurt at? You gotta flush the extra piece. You gotta flush it to bust the balloon. When you put in the Foley, there's a balloon going in. When you take it out, you gotta release it. I mean, I am in nursing school, but that was a little bit common sense part. But anyway, I got rejected for the hospital. I guess it was not for me, like I said. But in the midst of all of this, it's okay. I guess when you're thirsty, it's not for meant to you to drink it because it's not your time for it, or it was not meant for you. And then the pay was maybe another thing. I'm coming in the door with too many years of experience and too many skills, and you didn't want to pay for my service like that. So that could be another thing. But you want to continue having young people on the floor. I can tell that. I feel that. I don't know what people think because I got gray hair does not mean I don't know what to do. I am not that old. Stop making you think I'm that old. But anyway, this is your girl, the Tank. Click subscribe, leave for notification. And don't forget to leave a comment. Subscribe. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.